just want to prove your point about Canada boring. This is Canada's thing about racism. Um, People right now are now worried that curling lacks diversity. It's a too white sport.
Of course it is. Always has been.
Do you know why? Because everybody else is smart enough to not fucking do curling.
Curling's wicked.
Oh, it's like
I
watching
love
golf.
curling.
It's like watching golf in slow motion.
Oh shit! Hang on, I'm falling apart here.
Uh
What's that saying? Golf is just a way to ruin a good walk.
Yeah. Curling is just a way to ruin a good ice slide.
I love curling. It's fun.
My uncle was a curler for many years, and and the funny thing is me being in the granite industry for most of my growing up life. You think I would at least appreciate the fact that the stones are made of granite, but no, I just don't fucking get the sport.
It's a great sport. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, it is stupid. It's not even just a white thing. It's just mostly a Canadian thing.
Yeah.
Like countries around the world, they've got Olympic teams. That's about it. No one takes it seriously. It's strictly Canadian.
Yeah. Any country that has two or three people on the scene that says we need to start a curling, the country's just like, dude, here's $50. That's your leader. Just go. Leave us alone. We don't care about you.
But then again, there's things. It works both ways. I tried to join a cricket club in Calgary, and I couldn't because I was white, and they didn't want white people. That's just true. There's sports that are predominantly white because other people don't play them. Generally, curling is another one where you need equipment and ice. That's not common in most of the world.
Yeah.
And it's very specialized ice. It's not just a sheet of ice. It's made in a very special way with little bumps on it. That's what they're brushing away to guide the ball or the rock. Sorry. It's not an easy thing to make, and the temperature, if it's off by a half a degree, it all gets fucked. So a lot of places around the world can't do it. That's why soccer is the biggest game in the universe, because all you need is a fucking ball. No pads, no gear, no nothing. You just get a ball and you're good to go. That's the only reason that's the biggest sport around the world. All the other ones involve equipment, and lots of countries don't have access to it or the means to buy it. Imagine what fucking hockey pads cost in Zimbabwe right now.
No doubt, eh?
Not very popular there.
No.
But so what? There's my answer again to everything. Yeah, curling is dominated by white people. So what? So what?
I don't remember any race trying to fight to get in and being told no.
Nobody would ever say no. There's too many white people in equestrian sports. Who fucking cares? Who pays attention to that shit? So what? We can't just stop picking up things that, this has got lots of white people. And fuck off. Who cares? Why? Why do you need to point this out? We have real problems in the world that need to be solved. Fucking look at Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
So what? Do you really give a fuck about curling? Do you want to do a poll around the world and ask how many people of other ethnicities give a fuck about curling, or whether it's diverse enough?
Ask them if they've ever heard of it.
Exactly. Diversity is great. I love it. That's one of the reasons I loved living in Vancouver, was just the amazing cultural diversity I got to experience. I'm lucky to have been able to be a part of that. But if it doesn't extend to everything all the time, that's okay.
Yeah.
I will never go to a big black fucking breakdancing competition. There's probably lots of African American or African Canadian events that I won't get and I don't attend, and there's probably not a lot of white people at them. I guarantee there's tons of shit. I don't know what it is because I'm white, so I can't think of one off the top of my head. But if you're a black guy, you know something that we don't know. Fucking send me an email. Throw me a bone here.
Well,
But
since we are going to discuss
I know there's
Zimbabwe,
lots of Chinese shit I don't get.
yeah,
And they're not, and they are not racially diverse. They are very Chinese, and they don't let anybody else do anything ever. Why aren't we picking on the Chinese for not being diverse enough? Look at the Chinese in Vancouver. They won't let anybody in on their secret little fucking shit.
no, never.
Bug them. Be more diverse, Chinese.
What's the game of the casino that only the Chinese people sit down and play? What the fuck is that called?
No idea. It's called some Chinese thing that I don't know.
It's this game. I went to try it, and I sat down, and I just got stared at. Like, just
It's probably
like,
called "Fuck You" Round Eye.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They say it's called War, but it's really called Fuck You Round Eye. I just ended up walking away from the game because I'm just like, well, fuck you then. You don't want me here. I'm going to leave. I'm not going to
Most of the time, they
fit.
do shit so fast, I don't get it anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. I don't care. Yeah, curling is white. Do something about it. Join. Sign up.
Yeah. But again, it's white people complaining that's white. That's the best thing about it.
Of course it is. It always is. It's the only people that complain about anything.
Yeah. Oh,
White
man.
people are the ones who invented white privilege and started bitching about it. Other people are too busy trying to solve it to fucking bitch about it.
Yeah.
Or they're too busy trying to live their not privileged lives, which are difficult. They don't have time to sit around and fucking whine about shit. Rich white women have, with all the time in the world, get to meet in the Whole Foods parking lot while their electric cars are fucking charging and concoct this shit to whine about. Because you do nothing, you contribute nothing, and you're worthless. So all you have is complaints about shit you don't really understand.
Mm-hmm. And you're too fucking ignorant to bother learning.
Hey, I'm done. Hi.
Cool.
Disagree with me. Go to gmail.com.
We welcome the discussion. So, well, like I said, you mentioned about the Zimbabwe. Well,
A few times.
I bet you don't know this, but in the Zimbabwean newspaper, they have a proverb for every day to try to lift people's spirits and dealing with all the shit that they're dealing with.
And this week it was, hey, at least it's not 736%. No, it didn't help.
No. It's do not throw away the oars before the boat reaches the shore.
Good tip. Very good tip.
It's a very good tip. So.
Not one that I subscribe to. I throw away the oars as soon as I think we're close.
I sense land. Fuck the oars.
I had to sell the oars to pay off the boat.
I got hands. I'll fucking paddle that shit with my hands.
That's good. I like that. Don't sell the oars before the boat reaches shore. Is that what it is?
Don't throw away the oars.
Yeah. I like that. That's a good tip.
That's a very good one. I wanted to see what it was going to be because I just assumed, I don't know, for some reason I thought it was going to be some religious thing, but no, it was just a thing of smartness.
Reminds me of when I went crab fishing with my daughter's relative. And
Did you
we
throw
just
away
went.
the oars? You got mad at you?
No, we stole the oars. I thought we were going crab fishing. He's got crab traps all over Vancouver in the inlet there, and he's obviously he's related to my daughter. He's allowed to crab fish, and white people aren't. But I got to go with him. And he grabs his canoe. It's this rickety old fucking thing, all held together with duct tape. And then he just starts walking up and down the beach. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm looking for paddles." Oh, good. He just reaches into some other canoe that's there and takes their paddles. Oh, great.
Oh, wow.
So we're paddling out, and one of his traps has been cut. Like someone's cut the buoy off it, so he can't find it, which is very common for people who are against fishing and shit.
Yeah.
So he gets mad about that. We're in his rickety old canoe. He's mad his been cut, so he decides he's going to go cut all the government buoys off their crab traps. So now we're just out in this rickety canoe with stolen paddles committing a federal offense.
Like, where do you get the mentality from? Somebody fucked me over, so I'm gonna fuck this other guy over, and as retaliation.
But that other guy is the government. And that's not a good idea when you're two guys in a rickety canoe and we're in a Coast Guard protected waters. And if I recall, we did throw away those oars before we got back to the shore. I don't remember returning them to their rightful owner. Good times. Good times.
That's amazing.
On the res.
Remember that time we were down at the fucking pier? That dude comes up with a bag of fucking, was it a bag of crab? Can't remember anymore. Was it lobster? I can't remember. Crab or lobster? You guys want some crabs? What? No. It was fresh like 6 hours ago. That's great. Thanks.
Yeah.
Is this your bike? No, I'm just gonna take it. All right, that's cool.
Make a fortune selling salmon in West Van if you're non-Caucasian.
Is that racist? That no, we're not allowed to know. It's just against white people. So
I love the term non-whites.
Non-whites.
I love when people say that. Whites and non-whites.
Just
fuck off.
Sounds racist.
By the way, I am not white, and there is not a white thing on me.
I'm pink.
I'm all kinds of pink. Yeah, anyway.
My teeth aren't even white.
Oh, fuck no. I would shudder to, like, they do that thing where they, like, hold up a piece of paper and compare their teeth. I don't do that because I don't need to know.
No, exactly. I couldn't care less.
Anyway.
That's
the theme for the rest of the year. Yeah, there's some racist shit that goes both ways.
Yeah.
That's how it is. You know why? Because we're different. And we look at things differently and we understand things differently.
Yep.
All the comedians and stuff that talk about how stupid white people are and weird white people, that's just as racist. It's just the other way. You're racist too. We're all racist. That's not to say, like, the extremism is good. I think it's stupid. I think the KKK should be killed. I think white supremacists should be killed. But we can't all walk around pretending we're fucking all pious and holier than thou and fuck, I don't do that. I mean, yes, you do. We all do. Shut up. Let's go kill pedophiles. That's really, why can't we all just agree pedophiles are the problem? Let's all team up. I don't care what color you are. If you got a pitchfork and you want to stab a pedophile, I'm on your side.
That reminds me of something. I want to ask if you heard about this guy. Hang on.
Is he in Zimbabwe? If not, I don't know him.
Isaac Kappy.
Isaac Kappy. Not a clue who he is.
He was he was an actor. He came out publicly speaking that one of his former best friends, Seth Green.
Yep.
Little Seth Green. Basically admitted to him that he is part of that underground Hollywood thing where they rape and kill children.
Camp Grandma Kid. Seth Green admitted that?
To this guy. And then he came out publicly against it. And then, well, before he came out against it, what happened was he got introduced to it, and then he's like, well, if I can expose this would be great. So he basically wanted to see how bad and how deep it goes. And this guy has named people directly, like the people that Corey Haim threatened to name. He directly named them all. Nope, this guy's in it. This guy's part of it. This guy does it. This guy's a fucking disgusting piece of shit. He does it. Tom Hanks is one of them. The whole fucking shabam.